Hmm. Huh. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Man, I'm really glad you're here because I'm having a bit of a conundrum. I mean, there's all these Acqua di Gios, and I just don't know which one to pick. Like, which one is gonna be the best one for me? Like, so many choices. It's just, I don't know. Well, if you want to know, then stay tuned. Cue that intro. What is going on, fragrance family, and welcome back to another episode of My Two Cents. My name is Brian, and this is the show all about boosting your confidence through the art of fragrance becoming a lasting scent memory. Man, I got a great show for you today. I am super excited, if you couldn't tell, because we're going to be going over one of my favorite signature scents, and all of its flankers. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be going over Acqua di Gio from the house of Giorgio Armani. Go over a little bit of history and kind of dive deep into each one of these beautiful fragrances. Real quick, I just want to thank all of you who've subscribed to my channel. Man, thank you so much for the love and support, man. It means so stinking much to me. I'm so blessed to be a part of your fragrance family. And if you're new to this channel and you like talking about all things regarding fragrance, then do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm posting new content. Throw me up one of these and drop me a comment down below. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. Acqua di Gio, released in 1996. The nose behind it is Alberto Morillas, and he had a little help, Anique Minardo. So this fragrance is over 20 years old and was one of my first ever signature scents. Well, it was the first signature scent that was gifted to me by my mom. And I'm so thankful that she did, because I fell in love with it. See, I got it at a time in my life where I had just moved to Tennessee, because where I was from was a big city, and then I moved to this little town in the middle of stinking nowhere, Tennessee. And everybody thought that, I sounded weird with my northern accent. And I was like, I sound weird. Have you heard you? Not to mention, I was the fat kid. So Acqua di Gio was kind of my gateway into getting noticed, but not getting noticed because I was the chubby kid in school. Well, I might have still got noticed for that, but at least I smelled freaking awesome. And I kind of set a trend. I'm not saying I'm a trendsetter, but a lot of my friends got into Acqua di Gio. Probably because of this guy. So the one thing that I appreciate about the Acqua di Gio line is they actually created flankers, unlike a lot of brands. So real quick, the way that I collect fragrances, and you'll notice as you keep watching my channel, is I don't necessarily always just have to hop on the flanker train when it's, they have the eau de toilette, the eau de parfum, and the parfum. Take for instance Dior Sauvage. I only own the eau de toilette. Why? Because it smacks me on the ass. It gives me that good game. It's all I need. Not discrediting the eau de parfum or the parfum, because they're great fragrances. But the eau de toilette is all I need. But Acqua di Gio went a different route. They didn't do Acqua di Gio eau de parfum or Acqua di Gio parfum. They created flankers. See, what they did is they took the DNA of Acqua di Gio, took some X's and Y's out, and replaced them with other X's and Y's, and kept that same DNA. And bibbidi bobbidi boo, you got Dino DNA. Yeah, that's a Jurassic Park reference. Thank you, Justin Copeland, for throwing that theme song in one of your latest videos. It gets stuck in my head for hours, but I love it. I really appreciate it. Enough of me rambling on. Let's just get right into these aquatic, wait for it, whiffs and sniffs. Okay, so I have most of the line in my collection. Well, 4 of them. I believe there's a total of 7. So what we're going to do is go in chronological order of when these were all released. So first up, we're going to start with the OG, the original. So I don't own a bottle of the original. I have this little sample right here that I got from my local Dillard's. I stopped wearing it 2015, and I'll tell you why here soon. So Acqua di Gio is over 20 years old, and it is an amazing fragrance. I'm going to throw the notes up right here. I mean, look at that note breakdown. It has everything you could possibly imagine it. And to be honest with you, I forgot how extensive the notes are. It's like Alberto and Anika got together and threw all these notes into a magical cauldron and created this masterpiece, which they did. Acqua di Gio is the #1 selling men's fragrance, I believe, of all time. And it's well deserved because it is. It's a masterpiece. I mean, you got lime, lemon, bergamot, orange, mandarin orange, jasmine, neroli, cologne, hyacinth, rosemary, rose. Every frickin' note you could possibly imagine. But with it being as old as it is and been around for so long, it has been through many reformulations, which is the unfortunate part. It's still a masterpiece, but the thing is, it's like buying a copy of the masterpiece. So it's still good. It still holds its place. It's just not as great as it used to be. I would say it still could be your signature scent. It's still a good fragrance. But the guys who were wearing this 20 years ago are probably still wearing this. That's how popular it is. Performance is not what it used to be. And even back in 2015, after I gave it up, I wasn't mad about it. You know, I was at a time of my life when I was like, oh man, you know, I've been wearing this for years now. And it's time for something different. But it's still a great aquatic fragrance. The notes are blended very well. And again, if you never put your nose on Acqua di Gio, this might be the signature scent for you. If you want to set yourself apart, I don't highly recommend it. Still recommend it, just not highly. So the next one would be Acqua di Gio Essenza. I don't own it anymore, and I wish I had picked up a bottle before I had known that they were discontinuing it. So unfortunately, I don't have that one for you. If you can find it at a good price, get it. It's fantastic. I don't know why they discontinued it, because it was one of my favorites out of the entire line, but I don't have it, so we can't review it. Now it's on to 2015, the year that I stopped wearing Acqua di Gio OG, because Profumo came out. Yes, Profumo. This was the tick to my clock. This was the scratch to my itch. What they did is they made Acqua di Gio mature again. So they kept that aquaticness with that bergamot and the sea notes, but they added incense and patchouli and gave it some depth and made it more mature, and I freaking love it. This is a very versatile fragrance. Why? Because you can wear it all year round. You can wear it for special occasions. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it on date nights. You can wear it in the cold weather. It's highly versatile. And it is my favorite Acqua di Gio. I do recommend, going out and test driving this. See if it works for you. Works for me. Might just work for you. The next one came out in 2018. And this is one, I'll be honest, just wasn't my jam. I bought it back then and I wore it for a little while. I thought I could pull it off, but it just was a little bit too sweet for me. The flanker is Acqua di Gio Absolute. Now, Absolute is definitely more on your fruity and sweet side. It still has that aquatic DNA and a nice woody backbone, but for me, it was just too sweet. There was something about it that it wasn't the fragrance for me. So I gave it away to somebody who loved it. And to be honest, while the time that I did wear it, I did get attention from it. And it can be a signature scent, but if it was me, I would wear it more in evening times, going out, special occasions. You could still wear it all year round, but if you were looking for a sweet, fruity, woody, aquatic, then this might be your jam. This might be the fragrance for you, because it can, like I said, it can be a signature scent. And it has gone through a reformulation as well, and it's not as sweet as it used to be. And I might just go ahead and pick up a bottle of this, because what I'm smelling now, maybe my tastes have changed. It's good. So this is a flanker of the Absolute, and it's Absolute Instinct. Unfortunately, this has been discontinued as well. Didn't sell as well as Absolute, but to me, this is the Absolute that I was looking for. So this takes out the sweetness and adds this really beautiful patchouli and ebony wood to the fragrance, and It's really, really good. This is my Acqua di Gio that I wear on special occasions. This is the one that I wear more in the fall and winter and the cooler months. Definitely more on like going out in the evenings, dates, when I go on dates. So I know you can't really find decants or samples of this, but I do think this is worth picking up. It has been discontinued, and if the Absolute is just a little bit too sweet and fruity for you, then see if you can't find a bottle of Absolute Instinct for, it's got to be under $100. More than that, I don't recommend it. But yeah, see if you can't find one. Right, now we're gearing into 2020, the most amazing year that we've had. And you guessed it, it's Profondo. Yeah, so this was Acqua di Gio's way of saying, hey, we can make a blue fragrance. So it adds this note called Aquazone, which is a synthetic molecule that, well, it's aquatic. It adds this salty sea breeze accord to it. Then you get some really nice citruses. You get a bit of spiciness and this really nice woody backbone that's coming from cypress, which is one of my favorite woods. And then the base, you get some patchouli, some really nice clean musk, and some amber. So there's a touch of sweetness to it, but it's more, definitely smells more along your lines of a blue fragrance. This as well is a very versatile fragrance. Now it does a lot better in the high heat, summer, hot summer days, the spring, though it could be worn all year round. Definitely safe for the office, definitely safe for going out on dates, but I would lean more towards Profumo, though this could be worn as well, because it is mass appealing, it will garner you attention, and any of these will help boost your confidence. Of course, you can readily find Profondo anywhere. Go to your local department store and get you a sample. Give it a test drive, see what you think. The newest one, 2021, Profondo Lights. Yeah, Profondo Lights. I just did my first impression of this. It's going to be right here. Go check it out. So I'm not going to go too in depth with this yet because I'm about to do my full review here in the upcoming weeks and my test drive is not ready yet. I haven't nailed down the amount of sprays and haven't given it my full 2 cents. So, but what I can say is the Acqua di Gio DNA is definitely sitting further in the background on this one. It's there, but it's just barely peeking its head out. So if you really want to set yourself apart from any of the other Acqua di Gio flankers or the OG, and if your friends are all wearing them, then Profondo Lights might be your avenue because it's brighter, it's fresh, and I really, really love the opening. And once you get further into the dry down is when you start smelling that original DNA. So if you can, I know this is popping up at department stores, so see if you can't get your nose on this. Get yourself a sample, test drive it, and see what you think. It might be right up your alley. So all in all, guys, Acqua di Gio is an amazing line of fragrances. There's a lot of versatility in the entire line. I love what they did with creating flankers and then flankers on flankers and just kind of giving you different options. A blue option, an evening option, a fall winter option, and which all of them could be your signature scent. So the answer to the question is this. I don't have an answer for you. The answer is you. What you need to do is go get yourself some samples. Check them out for yourself. Test drive them. See what extends and boosts your personality. And figure out which one extends your confidence. Because like I always say, you don't want to smell like everyone else. You want to smell different and unique. You want to be you. So figure out which Acqua di Gio fits you. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope that this helps you in any way to figure out which Acqua di Gio is best for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, you're stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.